Welcome to the Lady Berries podcast with Angelique Berry and Booda Inez.
Hello. Welcome to the Lady Berries podcast with
Angelique Berry
and Booda Inez.
Ooh.
And we are joined by the legendary, the nice Demornay.
The nice Demornay.
Naomi Demornay.
Hi, how's everybody doing?
No, we're not Cobalt.
I know, right? It definitely sounds like that because that's how I talk.
Hello.
Is this your first podcast doing?
Yes, it's actually my first podcast. I've never done something like this before, but it's definitely interesting.
It was very out of whim because I'm like, man, let's hang out. And then Booda came over and I'm like,
well, I know, and it's, I got to see Booda turn green. That's very rare to see. I think I've only seen her do it at a show once.
She gets moldy, so like
gangrene, girl.
Yeah, but you know what? It was like one of the best greens that you had on.
Thank you. Well,
congratulations.
Congratulations. You have won this week's challenge.
That's the first time you ever heard that, right?
You know?
I know, but what was the green you were using before? Was it like the ones with like
it's the same. No, it's the same stick, but I guess like the formula. First of all, it's dark. It's a darker green, and last year I was using light green, and I don't know. It was something. It's something about this formula that makes it like more matte, more set. Versus the light green, where I'm like sweating all the time. Very oily girl.
Very oily girl.
But yeah. I actually use Mayron a part of my makeup routine as well. And actually I like it because it's kind of like greasy in a way, but it's not like Krylon where it's like Krylon's super dry. Yeah. I don't know if you guys experienced that.
No.
But for me, Krylon's dry, but the Mayron is a lot more greasier, so it works well with me more. So.
Let me look at this. Let me get up in this good. Yeah, it's Myron.
It's all petroleum jelly.
Okay.
Cream
We're ready on Myron.
Yeah.
All right. So, Naomi, we would like to know about you because we've known you for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Since we started doing drag.
Yeah.
But you've been doing this thing since...
Oh, my God. What did I can say about that?
I'm going to say 2007, 8?
7 and 8?
No.
You are wrong, girl.
No,
I've been...
Look how she's dating you.
I've been doing drag since 2009.
Okay.
2009.
Oh, you're fresh when 18.
That's when RuPaul aired. RuPaul Drag Race.
Wait, how did you do it at the age of 19?
Well, when I first started doing drag, it was actually watching RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh,
but I mean, I was just dabbling with makeup, just playing with it. I look a hot mess, but I didn't really know much about drag at all. I just knew that I loved putting makeup on.
Yeah.
And so I started dabbling with that. As the time passed, when I went to LA.
Wait, who was your favorite in Drag Race?
Oh my God.
Who did you love?
I feel like she loved me.
Who made you?
Nina, what's her name?
Nina
Flowers. I feel like
Nina
that was very
Flowers.
Naomi.
But also, I think like maybe what's her fucking name from
Chanel.
Vegas? Chanel. You give me Chanel.
I
Chanel girl.
hear a lot of people tell me about Chanel.
Yeah.
I am beautiful. Thank you.
Very Naomi girl.
But no, it was actually Nina Flowers, the one that got me the most.
Loca!
Just the way her aesthetic was and just how she looked, like I wanted to look like that. And I remember when I went to LA, I actually saw my first drag show there. It was at one of the house parties. It was a tea party. And that's when everybody was like doing the Nas and they were just drinking and all that. And I saw these girls come out, but they were drag queens. And I have never seen that other than seeing it on TV. And when I saw that, I was just remembering that night that I just felt so fascinated. And I was just like, oh my God, like they look so amazing. And I wanted to do that. So that's what really encouraged me, like a little bit later on for me to start doing more drag. You know?
Oh.
And I know your name wasn't Naomi Demornay at first.
Who told you that? Well, now I went by a name that I no longer go by, but I used to go by Naomi Glam.
I like that.
It was Naomi Glam. I got Naomi from back in the day because I used to do a lot of like voguing stuff back then. So I used to go by Naomi because of Naomi Campbell. because I used to love doing the runway and all that. And then glam, coming back to seeing those performers in LA, they were actually called the House of Glam.
Oh.
So that's where I got inspiration from. So I brought glam back to Phoenix.
To the Phoenix
Yeah,
area.
and so I started naming myself Naomi Glam.
Oh, I actually like that. I really do. Doesn't that sound like a nice makeup?
Porn name?
No, no, like makeup. Like
Yeah,
I could totally see you.
Naomi Glam Cosmetics.
Naomi Glam Cosmetics. You know.
But after a couple of years, I had to change things up after I met my drag mother, Desiree Demornay.
Yes.
I miss
Rest
Desiree.
in power.
Yeah, I miss her so much. But she took me under her wing, and that's when I started to experience.
What year did you meet her?
2014.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2014, and she started helping me, better my craft, started getting more into pageantry, and started doing those things. And I just started to fall more in love doing pageants at the time. And Desiree had a huge, big part to play in it.
Queen.
Oh, she is legendary. I know she has so many national titles, and she's definitely someone that I definitely, obviously, she's my mom. I look up to a lot, and I'm always gonna look up to her.
Mm-hmm.
So you did pageants.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get so into it.
I don't want to get political with it.
No. No.
Well, what?
I want to know. I want to know. What was the title that really meant most to you?
Mm-hmm.
Girl. Oh my God. You know what? I'm just going to keep it super easy to answer that. I'm going to say the very first pageant that I ever competed for was Miss Phoenix NCC. It was, the promoter of it was Jaleesa. She passed away sadly as well a couple of years back. It was Miss Phoenix NCC, and it was National Capital Cities. So the national portion was here in Phoenix. Mm-hmm. So when I competed, and I competed again.
What year?
It 2013.
Oh.
I think. And I think it was 13 or beginning of 14. I can't really remember. It was such a long time ago. But no, when I competed for that, I was a hot mess. I was a hot mess. My hair looked crazy, and I remember my zipper was broken. They're doing my little talent number, and I did not know how to answer answers. I was a mess. And I remember I competed with another queen, and she was amazing. She did a really, really good job. And I think we both did a good job at that time. And just doing that. And the funny part about it is that when they announced the winner, I was just standing there because I didn't know who won. And I was just staring at them, and they were all looking at me, and they're like, the winner's Naomi Glam. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, snaps. I'm like, I won.
You're like Beyonce.
I was. I did not know what was running through my mind at that time. But, that was my very first pageant that I ever competed for. So I will always hold that dear to my heart. And, of course, I competed for nationals here in Phoenix. And that was a great experience. I didn't win, but I did win Miss Congeniality.
Oh.
I was actually talking about that earlier.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah, I won Miss Congeniality at that time.
Congeniality, girl.
I mean, how many of us can you say that we're so sweet and nice? You know what I mean? And that was nice.
Well, that's why I mean, that's why I call you the nice Demornay.
Oh, Booda, you keep me up.
No. So you've been in shows, as a main cast.
She's the showrunner, honey.
All I know is you were in Fuego. Were you in anything prior to that, or?
I did.
Fuego where?
Fuego. It was at VS West with Vicky Summers.
Oh.
Yeah, I love Vicky Summers. She helped me a lot when it becoming a host. You know what I mean? I actually had my first show, which was at Caravan, and it was called Drags Gone Wild. You guys don't want to know about that.
Did y'all show your tits?
Let's just say it was wild.
Wait, was that at that bar?
It's by Charlie. They already closed down already. Yeah. But it was definitely
Was that the one where you got lit and you rolled on the floor?
Yes. At my first show, I was rolling on the ground and someone else had a host because I was fucked up. That was so embarrassing. But you know what? We all learn.
Exactly.
And, you know, it's definitely an experience. But fast forward, after meeting Vicky Summers, we started working at BS West. And that's actually how I got my foot into BS West, was because of Vicky doing Fuego, because she had a Latin show. And it was me, and it was Azula St. James, and it was Vicky Summers. And that was like one of the most highlights of my life, is because I got to experience talking on the mic. I got to perform, and it was a weekly show. So it really expanded everything that I did. And, you know, so I'm
What
always
day of the week was it?
It was on Thursdays.
Ooh.
Oh, very visionary.
Thursday nights. And that's what we did our shows at BS West. And I loved it.
Oh, okay. Good. And then how did you get Visionaries?
So Vicky got tired of it, and she had a day job. Just kidding, I love Vicky. The show couldn't
I killed her.
You know, I had to push her down the stairs, girl.
Very showgirl.
Very showgirl.
Not the BS West stairs, bro.
Ooh, those stairs are dangerous.
I remember I was lit one time, and I had the suitcase, and I just remember I tripped, and I was sliding all the way down to the fucking floor, bitch. That was so embarrassing.
There's a video of Angelique like tripping right at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh
That's
my
funny.
god!
It's on my TikTok.
It's on her TikTok. Go,
you guys
go,
saw
like...
Izzy to go through the curtain, right?
Yeah.
That's on your TikTok.
Oh yeah, true.
And that went viral.
Yeah, that did go viral. That was crazy. Oh, Izzy. Well, y'all.
Izzy, you're out there. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, Izzy, miss you, girl. Other than that, so after Vicky left, I had to actually re-audition to be at BS West, and that became a very good, it came out good. It was a very big success. Getting into Visionaries at BS West, and I started that in March 3rd, 2022.
Ooh.
So I was very nervous because I knew how the show operated and I knew how it ran, but like doing it on your own, it's a whole completely different, experience. And once I started doing it, I started to see it felt very, how did you say it? It wasn't a Starbucks at the time. You know what I mean? It was very family owned. Everybody came over for the holidays. Everybody brought a dish or two. And we just all had a good time. It had everybody from different types of performers, from their aesthetics to everything. Everybody just knew that you come to Thursdays and you just have a good fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And Angelique knows. She's been there a handful of times.
No, yeah. I think one of the greatest things about Visionaries is that you give a lot of up and coming performers their start in your show. And your show is no joke. Your show is fun. It's long.
I always tell everybody it was the biggest show.
Yeah, but it really does give you the taste of if you want to get into this drag life, you got to go through Visionaries, and that's what I love about you and the show is that you give everybody what you just said, a taste of it wasn't just drag performers. There was drag kings.
I said that.
And it wasn't just drag performers. There was drag kings. There were circus people. There was singers.
I had different varieties. I had dancers. I also had comedians. It was a different take that I wanted, because when I first started to think about Visionaries, I wanted to do something. I wanted to create a platform that was going to involve everything, everybody. Mm-hmm. And when I thought about it, I saw the vision, and then I said, you know what? Let me put, Visionaries, because the way I look at it is it's looking into the future. And when I see the future, it's the future of drag, because everybody is a part of drag. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And so that's how it started. And we were there for about, I want to say, 2 years. We were there with Visionaries, I believe. And then after BS West closed, that was, it's kind of sad for me, because, I really loved BS West. I had a great time. The dressing room was huge. Yeah. That's one of the best things. I remember the couch back there. And I just lay down there with my eyes closed like that. And bitch, just fucking get lit, girl. But
it's just a nice little cute spot in Old Town Scottsdale that... I think I miss it because I live in I live like 10 minutes away from there, and I was like,
oh, you were closer there, right?
I was very close there.
Yeah.
I was like up the street. I was like, that's why I was like, I miss like Thursday nights, because Thursday nights would be lit. Never thought Thursday nights would be more lit than a Friday night. Like Thursday would be like the pregame, for the weekend before, Friday would kick off the weekend. But Thursdays, girl, ugh.
Yeah, and I know that. Remember that they used to have a show there on Fridays. I think it was Elements.
Yeah,
and Elements was a very fun show too, because I got the opportunity to perform it a couple of times because Desiree was one of the hosts of the night. So that was really a great opportunity.
It was like it was like all like the glam,
I think it was like
queens. Like Eva
Angelica Stratton, Savannah Stevens, Maya McKenzie,
like all the pretty girls, like all like whew.
Let's move on to how we met Naomi Demornay.
Oh my god,
that's your fault.
Do you want to start or me to start?
You go, because I can't really remember.
I don't think Booda remembers me though.
I don't. I feel like I just like I said to Lady Wood. I feel like I feel like I met you all my whole life.
I can tell you how I met Angelique.
No, Angelique.
Well, y'all. I remember Angelique did Gloria Trevi at Carambas.
My first show was at Carambas at Giselle's show, and then I guess you were looking for new people to rot to sign the contract. And then I think Giselle, or I don't know, like you told Giselle, no, Giselle told you about me, but that's not the first time I met her though. The first time I met her was a few weeks prior, no, a month prior to my debut. I was out in drag for my first time, right? I was wearing this plaid dress with like the white underneath, and I'm wearing this big hair, whatever. I saw the picture of it, and I was talking to like all the queens there, and then she was one of them. I didn't know it was Naomi Demornay at the time.
Oh.
And I was just talking to her, and she's like, "Yeah, well, I have Ella's show at Yes West and all this stuff." And I honestly don't remember our conversation at all, but I had a picture of you, and then what's it called? That's the first time we met. And then Giselle reached out to you, and then I don't know if you reached out to me.
I think I reached out to you, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, like I'll do the show, and then I got added to the group. It was like a week after my debut, so I remember the numbers I did was I did Iggy Azalea, and then I did.
Oh, you did, huh?
And then I did Fergie. Milk money.
Milk money. Oh yes, I remember that.
Got that milk money.
And then after that, I was like on the chat. I'm like, oh my god, I had so much fun, even though it wasn't that packed out.
Oh my god!
You remember that?
Yes, girl.
And then she messaged me. She's like, hey, what was it? You wanted like, I want you to come out to another show just to show that we're not always that slow. And then I went to the next show. That's what she had to talk with me. She's like, I know you're new. I know you're just starting out, but you don't tell a showrunner that their show is slow.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why does that sound so familiar?
Because it happened, girl. It happened.
I can barely remember what I ate.
No, and ever since that day, I would always go to Visionaries, and then she would just keep having me in the show.
But you know what? That is a testament as to why I think you're amazing, because there's some divas out there. There's some showrunners out there that if you if you said that to them and they took offense, like they would like write you the fuck off already, and then like hold it against
these days.
But yeah, but the fact that you're like, you sat her down and be like, I know you're new, but just just don't tell anybody that your show is slow, because so I really like that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
No, and after that, she gets ready to the show to perform, and that's when I really learned how to hone my craft a bit. and then when she found out I was Mariah Carey girl, that's when she.
I need Mariah Carey every Thursday.
No, I could say I was one of the original Visionaries girls for sure.
You actually were, girl.
Yeah, because I was always there. I was always there driving her drink us home.
Oh my god!
It was fun though. Like you said, it was a fun night to be out and then just enjoy the night. Ever since that, she's like, "Hey sis, what are you doing?" And we started hanging out, and that's how I met Naomi. And then she was still my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that one time she got mad at me because after I did the competition, she thought I was mad at her.
Oh,
girl.
Should we talk about that?
Yeah, we could talk a little bit about it.
The first Visionaries competition.
I gotta say a lot of that to my lawyers. I can only speak so much, sis.
No, it wasn't a bad experience. It was just like I felt like the judges were out to get me.
Oh my god!
I always felt like I did such a good job. Like, oh, that was amazing. Everyone was telling me it was amazing, and then when I get critiqued, I'm like, what the fuck happened?
You know, one of the iconic, I think the ones you did was the video game.
Her Miss Pac-Man.
When she did Miss Pac-Man.
Didn't you win that challenge?
Yeah.
That was like the one that stood out to me the most.
I was one of the blue ghosts. So
And you also did it for Phoenix Pride.
Yes, I did. When we did main stage together, yes. But yeah. Naomi thought I was mad at her because she wouldn't even like call me like she usually does and everything. And I'm like, hey girl, you okay?
No, I would have to say that was probably one of the more challenging times for both of you because I know that Angelique was so into it. She would not stop talking about it. She was so stressed out. And I know that I would be talking to you and you'd be like, I think this competition is like a mistake. Like, it's really stressing me out. I really don't want people to be mad. A lot of these, girls are my friends and all this other stuff. And it was just like, I will never forget 12-person lip sync for your life. I will never forget that. I was just like, dumb. My mouth was at awe.
Girl, Lady
Wood and Estelle were like that. They were jumping on tables.
Me and Allie were like almost making out
in the back.
And then Violet was
all alone up in the staircase.
And then Fem was lost in the bunch.
Fem was lost because she's so short. And
oh my god,
all these tall ass men were like hovering over her. It was just like
no, but like a lot of people were rooting for me.
I was rooting for you.
Because I already knew how Visionaries work.
Yeah.
Because like I was under Naomi's wing, and that's the reason why I learned.
And you got a lot of tables full.
I got a lot of people.
And I had to jump from table to table. I had to jump from Lady Wood's table to Angelique's table.
And I was playing the social media challenges.
Yeah.
Oh, you were.
Yeah, and then people thought I was gonna win and all this stuff because I was doing so good, even though I wasn't. I swear to God, some of those judges were trying to get me. And I'm not gonna name anybody.
Girl, I don't even know who judged, girl. Well, I mean,
you watched the show, Taylor?
I don't think I've seen the show, girl. I just remember being there, but no. And that's why too. Like, as much as I would have loved to be like a judge, for the competitions and stuff. Like, for me to make it fair, I'd rather just be the host of the event.
Yeah, which is smart. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because at the end of the day, like, I don't want people to get upset with me or think that I'm choosing favorites or anything. And that's why I try to play fair with it. Especially when we have the second competition, happening tomorrow. We have the Visionaries Battle Royale at Cobalt.
So by the time this episode comes out, we're already gonna have a winner.
Yeah, for sure.
So you guys already saw that. So well, congratulations to everyone.
Yeah, girl. Congratulations to whoever wins tomorrow. I just know that they worked very, very hard. They were very consistent. Everybody's having a good time. And what I really love, because when we have a group chat with all the contestants in it, and, they really show appreciation to each other. And, they build friendships and sisterhood or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But, it's a beautiful thing to see.
How did you meet Naomi Demornay?
Well, I guess through you, because it had to be booked through your show, obviously. That's the only way I can remember it. And
you told me about Booda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I booked Booda, and I think you wore that sequins purple jumpsuit.
yeah, that would have.
That was your first show?
That was
Curly
my
hair?
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the curly hair.
Yeah.
The curly hair.
And
yeah.
I did.
You still got that outfit, girl? I need it for tomorrow, girl.
It's somewhere buried under my stuff.
Plethora of.
But yeah, and I must have done Cuff It.
We met Naomi. We've been in her show many times.
She's been like one of the coolest, friends within the
Biggest
community. Biggest supporter too.
Yeah.
You know.
Like
Yeah.
a star, baby.
You're a star, baby.
It's so,
And what I really admire you is like when BS was closed, you did not let that deter you. You hustled and went to Cobalt.
Yes.
yeah.
And in my opinion, you have made that show even bigger and like a lot more. You're in a prime day of the week, Sundays. And you make it work.
You're also a mother.
You
had drag kids.
And you've also expanded it into a brunch too.
Yeah.
Which
Yes.
is amazing.
You expanded to Visionaries, and the thing is, you have different phases of Visionaries.
Mm-hmm.
You had Visionaries, and then you have Visionary X, Visionary 2.0.
Visionary 2.0.
Yeah, Visionary X, and that's another era coming.
Girl, there is another. The purple era is coming.
Yeah, the purple era. Purple haze.
That's why I need that jumpsuit that you got.
Yes.
But yeah, but going back to Cobalt, after BS West had closed down, it was a very crazy time for me at that time because I was just thinking like, what's gonna happen? And it's funny because I had Madam Payne, which she's one of our cast members now for Visionaries. Back then when BS West had closed, she will always make a joke with me, and she was like, "You're one of us now, girl. Get back of the line." She was telling me stupid shit like that. But I have a lot of love for her. But I was kind of lost for a few months because I didn't know what was happening, what was going on. But after a while, we got our foot in through Cobalt, and we started off as once a month. To really try it out and see how everything was working, and that once a month turned into every Sunday, and every Sunday at 6 p.m., we'll have Visionary X. And then we expanded to having the brunch, which right now we have Latin brunch. The next one is coming up. We have it once a month, but we are going to start having it twice a month starting January. So I'm super excited for that. So it's going to be a Latin brunch, and then it's going to be a regular brunch.
How does it feel expanding your family, like as a mother?
I never thought you would ever, keep the babies.
I know.
Don't call her mother in public.
No, I can actually tell you, especially two of my daughters, Naomi Demornay and Sultana Demornay.
Love.
Yes.
I adore them so much.
Love my nieces.
I just remember they got me fucked up one time, and then they held me against the wall. They're like, "You're a mother." And they bought me another drink.
That's very easy, girl.
But no, I adore them. They're both talented. They're both beautiful, beautiful individuals, and they're both amazing, and I love them. I also have my drag son, Oscar Demornay. He's super amazing. Every time I tell him to do something, he jumps and does it. So I really, really do adore him as well. And
When are you having kids?
Never. I'm barren.
But,
what do you see yourself in the future?
You are the future of drag.
You are the future of drag. What is next for Naomi Demornay?
I remember when I would get drunk at BSS. You are the future of drag, honey. You are the future, Angelique.
No, girl, that's what Madam told me. Because every time I tell everybody, "You a star, baby," and Madam goes, "I ain't falling for that shit again, girl." Girl, she'll tell me that shit, girl. But no, as of right now, I am just living day by day. I recently started getting into my sobriety.
Yes.
That's definitely, going 4 months into my sobriety.
Yay!
And I'm very happy because, I never saw myself being where I'm at now. It's definitely opened my eyes a lot more to life and what happens or what's going on around me. It's for the good, it's for the better. And, I especially, if anything that comes my way, I leave it to my higher power. And, that's one of the best things I can do because, sometimes life can be challenging. And especially, of course, everybody has their ups and downs. But, I just leave it to my higher power. I pray. I go to meetings. I met a bunch of people. Like, it's been an amazing experience for me. Just, not drinking anymore. Because when I think back about my past, oh my God, girl, I was wild. I was crazy. And that's only the PG-13 of the story, girl. Like, Angelique knows everything, girl.
I met NA a couple times.
But other than that, I'm very grateful and I'm very appreciative of where I'm at now.
It takes a lot to admit that you have a problem.
I never said I had a problem, girl. Girl. No, you're right. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely becoming a problem.
The fact that you chose, I need to change now before it gets any worse. It means a lot, like.
Well, yeah, and it was a lot going on at the time when I was drinking. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I was drinking a lot. I was making a lot of bad decisions, and then I started dabbling into doing drugs. And once I started to get more into the drugs, that scared me. Mm-hmm. That really scared me. It put me in a situation where I don't ever want to be again. Mm-hmm. And that's when it opened my eyes, and it was my turning point when I said, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Like, why are you doing this? Is not you. This is, and I really had to open my eyes to see it. And that's when I put my foot down. I started attending the meetings, and I started to become a better version of myself and to leave that behind me. And I can just tell you, I don't ever want to go back to how it was before. Mm-hmm. And I'm very grateful for where I'm at now. I am appreciative with the people that are standing by my side, that have been supporting me, and that show me the love, that don't pressure me to do anything bad. And I'm good. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, that's good.
I'm so proud of you, Naomi. So, any word of advice to any newer queens that are starting off in the scene?
Yeah, be yourself. Don't be scared to talk to the show hostess, even though they look like a bitch. I got that a lot, and I still get that to this day. That people tell me, "You're just so standoffish. You just look like a bitch."
Well, you definitely do have that resting bitch face.
Maybe
it's the way you paint. I don't know.
I think that I already come off having a restless face, and then putting the makeup on just doesn't help. But
I think because of your name, because I got scared of Demornay. Like yes, I got scared. I get scared of Demornay. I really do. So
I'm scared of a few of them too.
But when I actually come up to you guys are actually really across the board for me. Are the nicest, the fun. You're just like any other people out there that are nice. So yeah, So don't be afraid to come up to Naomi Demornay and say, I need a booking because she needs to fill out all these slots, girl.
No, I would always get like do you have any more young up and coming talents that can sign my contract?
Girl, when I say the contract, girl, it's very Ursula, girl.
Yeah.
When she pulls out the contract in the area.
I swear, she's like the witch from Weapons. She just she needs all the young energy to keep her young.
Oh my God. But no, don't be scared of the Demornays. We are nice people, nice individuals. I love my sisters. They're amazing. They're doing amazing things. A few of them have shows out there too. So if you ever run across a Demornay or you run across me, just be yourself, say hi, stick around, watch the show, support the shows. Definitely support the show.
Yes.
Because it's very important. Because if you want to get out there, you want to start performing, the number one thing is to do is support the shows.
So the shows can keep on going.
Yeah, and bring your friends out. Bring your friends out.
Very hard in this economy, but if you don't.
Oh yeah, didn't they cut your food stamps?
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah, girl. I'm waiting for my load.
Yeah.
You know?
Hard.
Come on, Katie Hobbs.
If you guys want to catch a Visionary X at
Where
Cobalt,
can we catch you?
it's every single Sunday at Cobalt at 6 p.m. for Visionary X. And we also have our brunches. You guys can also follow Visionaries on Instagram, Facebook, or you can also follow Naomi Demornay or my sisters, Ava Love St. James or Madam Payne. We have all our info on there for all show dates and all that deliciousness.
And all that jazz. Ooh.
You're so vocalist. Happy birthday. And if it's your birthday, go to Visionary. She'll sing to you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
girl.
I work alone. So.
Oh, yeah. No, but you also rap.
Oh yeah.
You're a rapstress.
I'm a rapstress.
Yeah,
You
give
know?
us a little verse right now.
Big bag busting out the Bentley band, take a member, Balenciaga body back and all these bitches fuck. It's big bag busting out the Bentley band, take a man, work a man, body back and all this. What?
Hey.
Blah 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 blah.
Hey, you want to sing, Angelique?
No, I think it's a little harsh. Right
But you were singing
now.
at Mario's party.
Ooh.
Mario's
Oh yeah, I was with that one girl.
Yeah.
Anyway, see you guys Lady Berries every second and fourth Sunday
Yeah.
at 7:30. Be sure to catch our next show. It is Wicked. We're doing Broadway Baddies. Make sure to come out for that.
Mm-hmm.
A full night of Broadway, and then we're doing Wicked. We're gonna be Alpha Val and be Linda. So make sure to come out for that, and we'll see you guys on the next one, or hear us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Thank you, Naomi, for being here.
Bye.
You have just watched the Lady Berries podcast. Thank you for listening. Subscribe or follow for more content.